Thank you. City Councilors, Mr. Mayor, I have a proposal that I think will have the largest economic impact on city revenues as well as the taxpayers of Tulsa of any proposal you will hear during this visioning process. My proposal is very simple. Let the county tax expire 12/31/2016. What will happen then? City taxpayers will have more money to spend, which is a problem for the city as you see your sales tax collections atrophy, flatline. They're not growing like the suburban cities. Rolling the sales tax back to 7.917 will give the city an enormous competitive advantage. Like Blake well knows, when he prices his soda pop at Joe Mama's, he prices it at $1.99, not $2. So bringing the sales tax down to 7.917 will put the city of Tulsa as the lowest municipality in the county. Some of the county cities have sales taxes approaching 10%. Tulsa, 9.5. Glenpool, 9.4. Owasso, 8.9. Sapulpa, which is in Creek County but is definitely a competitive suburb of the city of Tulsa, is already at 9.5. Dropping the sales tax to a psychologically important level of 7.9 means it's below 8%. Every time a citizen of Tulsa thinks about buying something in Bixby or Glenpool, they will think, well, the sales tax is lower in Tulsa. That's a reason to shop in Tulsa. And Tulsa has seen its oxygen supply of sales tax. That's your oxygen supply for government spending. You drop that sales tax to 7.917, and you're going to take a big heavy foot off your oxygen line, which means the competing suburbs of like Owasso and Bixby and Jinx and Glenpool are chewing the city up on sales tax collections because they no longer have compelling reasons to come back into the city to shop. That will give Tulsa an enormous competitive advantage. Oklahoma has many negative superlatives. The Tulsa World helped me with my presentation in yesterday's newspaper. Oklahoma is the 6th highest sales tax in the United States. I'm happy to know we were 5th last year, so we're only 6th now. And largely it's due to Oklahoma is one of the the bottom tier of states that still charge sales tax on groceries, which hit poor people very hard. But this proposal is really a lightning bolt to help the city. You bring the sales tax down below 8%, and every time the cash register rings and someone is buying something, they know that Tulsa is cheaper every time. And you will have an advantage over every one of the competing suburbs, and they're your competitors. Every one of those cities is a competitor to Tulsa. The Metro Chamber thinks of them as partners. Well, it depends on what you call a partner. I believe they're your competitors because they're after your sales tax, and they're doing everything they can to build Best Buys and Super Walmarts and Costco's and Sam's and everything else. No, thank you, Blake. So what I would tell you in my proposal, which I call Operation 7.917, which was the sales tax level before the County Vision 2025 tax kicked in, you'd bring it back to 2003 level, and every city in the county has higher sales tax, and every shopper would know that every trip to the store. And there are no ongoing maintenance costs for my proposal. In fact, all 398,000 residents of the city would benefit every time they spend $1 in the city, which is where you want them to spend money. I'd be happy to entertain questions at this juncture.